Welcome back to our podcast, the 4 a.m. Talks. I'm your host, Manoj Velu. We are back again with another episode of the 4 a.m. Talks podcast. So, how are you guys doing today, and how is your week so far, and what are the things that are running in your mind? And just try to understand that you are on the journey of making your dreams a reality. So you will have a lot of times where you'll be tested, you'll be put in a situation where you have to take tough decisions, and there could be a lot of things coming up in your life. But just remember your vision, your long term goal, which is the most important thing of your life. And if you are aligned to that particular thing, you just need to understand that you're going to lead a productive, meaningful life. So just I'm just hoping that you would get there, get the dream that you always wanted to, and I'm sure that you're working on it, and one day you would be able to get it. So speaking about one day, today's topic is about one day. you know in all our life, we would be always you'd be talking about it, or you'd be listening about it, but nevertheless you can't ignore that word called one day. So if I give you an example, you would have definitely listened to this. One day you will become an astronaut. One day I will become the greatest ever in the field of science. I would become the greatest teacher, or I would become the one of the best engineers of all time. I would become one of the best cricketers of all time. So you would be listening to all these things, but you would always be listening to one day. One day. One day. What does it mean? What does that one day mean to anybody? One day means you are a visionary. You are saying that one day I would be able to, be the best businessman I could ever be. One day, I would be the greatest cricketer of all time. I would be the best, tennis player of all time. So it could be athletes, it could be businessmen, it could be anybody in any field. They would just say, I want to be the best one day. And then, if you come to the professional side, you would say, I'm your best friend. I would strive hard, and one day you would understand me for whatever I've did today. So always you would get that word called one day. So what are the things that you always heard or spoke about the thing called one day? So the one day means you are a visionary. You say to yourself that, what, no matter whatever the situation might be today, no matter how difficult that today is, one day I will be able to achieve whatever I'm able to achieve. So let's understand this with John Carpenter's story. John Carpenter is having a conversation with his dad. So John Carpenter asks his father, Dad, you have built this office and everything. You are a super cool businessman. How did you do it? His dad looked at John and he said one simple thing: when nobody believed in me, I believed in myself, and I had that long term vision, which is to build a dream house that you are living today, and the office that you're seeing today. This is my one day. This is what John Carpenter's father told to John. Yes, I have to put in the reps. Yes, I have to strategize. Yes, I have to learn from mistakes. Yes, I have to strategize and make sure that I'm up the level and I'm playing the game. But with all these things, I need to be a visionary. This is what John Carpenter's father told John. I have to be a visionary. If I don't see the things And if I don't get excited about that vision, then what is the thing that I'm doing all this for? You have to be excited for your long term goal. If it is not getting you excited, I don't think that goal is making you crave for more, or you're not playing the game itself, or you're playing the shorter game, and maybe you're not valuing yourself too much, or you're undervaluing yourself. So this is what I mean to say, that your longer vision should have the chills, to go out there to perform no matter what. I understand that we have so many things going on in our lives, but the problem is there is a thing called regret, and that is the most painful part. I've talked about this over and over and over in our podcast, because I wanted to stress this too many times to make sure, just to make sure that people watching this understands the power of regret. There is a power for regret. The greatest power is regret. It will, unfortunately, it will hit you so hard that you would say, I would rather die than facing this stuff. That is, it is that powerful. So you need to understand that. So this is what John Carpenter is saying to his son John. So John, he asks John, what is your one day? What is your vision? What is your long term goal? What is that one thing you always wanted to achieve? Whether are you excited about it? Go there. Are you excited about it? How do you feel? Are you getting emotional? I want to be there. If that crave for that vision is there within your heart and it is giving you the chills, then you have to go for it. And that process of getting to it is the ultimate thing, and that will lead you to fulfillment. That will lead you to happiness. So that will lead you to peace. All these things are said and done. Now it's up to you. What is that one day for you? Can you take a piece of paper, and write it down? What is your one day? What is your one day? And if you make a list of things, can you, narrow it down to 3? And then, focus on that one big thing that you want in life. And can you go after it? And if you are able to, and if you're going on that path, congratulations to you. You will achieve no matter what. Just keep putting the work, and one day you would be able to achieve your one day. So with that being said, have a fantastic day, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. See you guys. Take care. Bye.